Success? Oh, hi. Glad you're here. I'm glad to be with you. Today, I can show you the world. A whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes. This is. What is it? Is it the Palace of Agrabah? Something like that? It's the thing from Aladdin. Um, I'm every time I get one, I'm getting more and more of a fan of this scale, especially this particular line in this scale, where they seem to just be recreating either classic Disney movie locations, moments, or it all started with the Disney park. So I still would like to get the Peter Pan one as a completionist, and I'm very much so intent on getting Ariel's castle from The Little Mermaid. But so far, I started with the Haunted Mansion. So I got the Haunted Mansion from Disneyland, World, whatever, and then Cinderella's Castle. Both of those at this scale are fantastic displays, so I needed this to go alongside them, like I will need the other two. I know, needs a strong word. But Aladdin and Little Mermaid were two of my favorite animated films growing up. So obviously I'll get the Little Mermaid one. It comes with Ariel. The Haunted Mansion one came with the minifig as well, and the Disney Cinderella Castle came with Mickey. This is the first one of this scale to not come with a minifig. The Peter Pan one has a couple of minifigs, actually, I believe. And the Little Mermaid one has Ariel. So, in the entire line of these particular, this is the only one that doesn't come with a minifig. WTF? It's a great build, though. Like, look how glorious it looks with the gold and the scale. And they just got so much detail nailed. It was an enjoyable build. I would say it's worth the price if you're collecting these particular models. If it's just like a throwaway, like should I get this? Then I don't know. You got this exclusive printed piece here of the balcony, and then of course you have a representation of the magic carpet and the lamp. But I love these. Let me tell you, the way they did the build for these stairs. Can you hear that? These are the little, like, old school fence pieces where it's just a flat tile, 1x2, that has the flat thing that comes up, and then you just stacked these on top of each other on their side. So these are loose pieces, just chilling securely into place by the build around it. But I've never seen I don't know if I've ever had Lego say, here, build this part by just putting these pieces here. And these are not connected to anything. Don't actually build them. There's no clutch power. It's just... I love it. I love it. That's very satisfying. But the fact we got this printed piece of the balcony, I love that. I have such memories of that balcony as a kid in middle school when we were watching this movie in one of our classes, and someone was like, if you turn it up real loud, you'll hear him say, take off your clothes. True story. We did it on VHS in middle school. So I'm talking mid-90s. Okay? And the scene, when he shows up at her balcony, he's trying to convince her to come with him. There's a point where they cut to the tiger and then they cut to Jasmine. And if you turn it up real loud, you could hear Aladdin say, take off your clothes. I'm a witness to this. I highly doubt it's still there. I'm sure it's not, if you were to just turn Aladdin on Disney Plus. But if you had the VHS or even the older DVD, it's intact. I'm sure you could just YouTube it. Not that that's important. I don't know why I'm talking about that. It's just a memory. So when I see that balcony, that's what I think of. I think of Aladdin commanding me to remove my clothing. But I love this. It goes great with the other two. And yeah, I've said my piece. Yeah, like these pieces. You know what I'm talking about. This. this. These are the pieces that are stacked here. And they just had me stack one on top of the other and then securely place them and then built around them to keep them there. But that's all this is a bunch of these. I've never had such an instruction. Loved it. Okie dokie.